Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth. Woohoo! So, I played the first 6 parts of this yesterday, and now I'm playing more because I'm like, I love this game, and all I thought about all day long was, God, I want to play this game some more, so we're going to continue where we were. Which was, I have no freaking idea. I think that was it. 6:52, is that right? Did I have that one? That's the last one, so this must be it. Yeah, because I played everything last night. Yeah. No, oops, yes I do. You get to see all the dates and you're like, holy crap, it's been a month! I know, by the time. Loading complete, okay. Yes, this is right, chapter 3. Right, because Saint Germain was speaking. I forget how I did his voice. I'm seriously playing this and Danganronpa V3, so I get a little confused with my voices. It's not good. I play too many games once at a time. Lord, bless this meal which we are about to receive. Please forgive us as this meal is consumed for a sinner's body and mind. All right, everyone, let's eat. He had a daintier voice, a quieter voice, a softer voice. When Saint Germain finishes, we eat. And I realize now, obviously, like, by the time you guys are seeing this, I've long since recorded, and I'm recording this before you even see the other parts. Actually, the first part was up, but I realized afterward, I was encoding all the parts, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Arsène Lupin and not Arsene. So I looked it up, and it's Arsène. So I realized I've been saying it wrong for 6 parts. We'll fix that. Don't worry. I say all the names wrong and everything. You're lucky I say anything correctly. Just suck it up and deal, Buttercup. No, I'm kidding. I will try to pronounce it correct. I was like, thinking about it, I was like, going through encoding stuff, and I was like, wait, you know what? It didn't occur to me that I'm like, wait, the accent mark, and I'm dumb. Oh well. So, apologies for that. I'm probably saying everything else wrong too, but whatever. I mean, obviously not Van Helsing and whatever, but Victor. I can say Victor. So good at that. But anyway. This is the same scene as yesterday morning, but one thing is different. Hi, hotness. He's the Byakuya in this. He really is. Like, he's just as pretty. It's like he was teleported into a different game because he's got that attitude. Anyway. This is quite delicious. The chef in this mansion is certainly skilled. I'm very particular about cooking. I'd like to receive some instruction from him at some point. Oh, dear God. The rest of us look around at one another. His hobby is cooking? That's unexpected. Well, if you ask nicely enough, I'll teach you. I guess I've once again proven that I'm a genius at everything. What are you talking about? I'm not praising you. I'm praising the abilities of the cook. Van Helsing seems to notice something in Impei's grin, and his expression turns doubtful. Do you mean to tell me you made all of this? Nonsense. I know it sounds crazy, but he really does make our meals here. That's right. Start thanking me, glasses boy. Glasses boy. Oh my God. I take it back. This food is awful. Just horrible. Hey, you're only saying that now that you know it's my cooking. Hey, guys, calm down. Let's all try to get along and enjoy this meal together. So we have here an amnesiac girl, a thief, an engineer, an alchemist, and a war hero. My table has gathered quite an eclectic bunch. I nod in agreement. Meals do taste better with a big group. I feel the same way, Miss Spacey. I really wish he would open his damn eye. Open your eyes! Why are you walking around with your eyes closed? Do you need glasses too? It just bugs me. Like, I know it's like the look they gave him, but it's just weird. By the way, Mr. Van Helsing, could you please tell me why you've come to be here with us? I haven't been told any of the details yet. You're something of a unique individual yourself to accept a stranger into your home without knowing much about them. No matter. I suppose it's necessary for me to explain. I've already told the others, but my goal is to unravel the secrets of a certain man and confront him. The man is closely associated with Twilight and is known to be very elusive. It's very difficult to determine his whereabouts. One day, I obtained intelligence that this man was searching for a special object. A special object? Is it the gem embedded in her chest? The one they call the horologium? Such a weird fucking word. Every time I say it, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, and that's probably why it's so fucking weird, but... Van Helsing nods. I like the typos in this. It's funny. I must get a hold of it before he does, and use it to force him into a meeting. That was my plan, anyway. However, I learned that this girl that Twilight calls a monster has close ties to the man I'm after. If Twilight is trying to find her, I'll naturally catch sight of his shadow as long as I stay close to her. You can stay as close to me as you want, honey. I mean, what? This is why I've decided to stay near her for a while and obtain the information I need for my goal. That is all. Yeah, it's because you think I'm hot. It's okay. Feelings mutual, babe. These games make me so mad. I love it. Then Helsing concludes his explanation and raises his teacup to his lips. Sorry to rain on your parade when you're trying to be all mysterious, but who is this man you keep talking about? Why hide it? Impey asks what we surely are all thinking, but Van Helsing doesn't respond. Why do I get the feeling that he glanced in my direction for a moment? Is it our father? That's my assumption, but it's probably not if he's not telling us, but... Double or a decoy? Impossible. I confirmed this with the one responsible for the assassination. I was told that it was definitely him. Then perhaps your assassin didn't finish the job. According to the report, the target's head was blown clean off. Then, you're saying that the guy you're looking for died, then came back to life. Not only that, he had his head blown off, and he grew a new head. That's fucking more impressive, I think, than him being immortal. Like, oh, I got stabbed in the chest with his eye, just take it out and find out. No, this is, you grew a new head. Starfish don't even do that. I mean, you just chop off a limb and it grows a new limb, but if you cut him down the center, it'll grow two to starfish. But still, like, I mean, they don't really have heads, but that's just weird. I'm pretty sure if you chopped a lizard's head off its body, it would die. It wouldn't just grow a new head. Has anyone tried that? Like, please don't. It's wrong. Anyway. Yes, I think I've made that clear. Hold on. I don't know who you're looking for, but if you're going to confront this man and unravel his secrets, just what are you going to do with him after that, Van Helsing? It's none of your concern. It's better for us both if you don't know. Kill him? Somehow? Everyone falls silent. I am a bit flustered. Hey, everyone, what are you all going to do now? Victor tries to change the subject, as if out of consideration for my feelings. Things have been pretty calm up until now, but Twilight might begin pushing harder in their search. If we're going to be investigating Isaac's secrets, we better be cautious, or Spacey might get captured. That's true. What do you want to do, Spacey? Oh, great, I get to make a decision. I want to search for my father, even if it might be dangerous. I want to go search London. Spacey, I know how you feel, but I think it's much safer for you to stay here in the mansion. I agree. Twilight has yet to become aware of this location. Though it may feel cramped here, laying low is the right choice. Cramped? It's a fucking mansion and there's only 6 of us. Fuck cramped is that. But if I stay here, what am I going to do? Twiddle my thumbs and everybody else plays the game? None of this means anything if you get taken. Just do as we say and stay quiet. Oh, he's the asshole. So, like, Impey's the one that just really wants to jump in our pants. Everybody else is really considerate, nice, and gentlemanly. Okay. So Lupin's a little like, I'm a little full of myself, but I'm still a nice guy. And Victor's just sweet and nice, and Saint Germain's just over there being gay. Not really, but you know what I mean? Like, he's just over there like, oh, hey, I'm just a nice guy and I have nothing. And he's the douchebag. He is the douchebag, and yet he's the one that you were like, you're such an asshole, but I love you. Why are you hot? Like, I mean, like, Lupin is cute. Don't get me wrong, but there is something about Van Helsing that you're just like, why are you sexy? Why do I play these games? Oh my god, I'm going to hell. Not really for this, but there is like a special room reserved somewhere for crazy people like me who are like, oh my god, why is he so hot? Oh my, this is why I'm single, because men can't live up to the unrealistic expectations of men in visual novel otome games that are where, well, honestly, because seriously, if a guy came up like Van Helsing was like, look, bitch, just do what I say, I'd be like, fuck you, and kick him in the nuts, and I wouldn't be like, oh my god, you're so hot. But the second you play these games, you just become an idiot. Like, I love it though. Secretly, I love it. I love these games, and I love the artwork. And oh my god, it's the clothes too. Look at their fucking outfits. My god, I'm sorry. What men need to dress like? I said this before. I can't. I can't get over it. I love these games. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? But you want to personally help us search for your dad, right? I think that's fine. I had no intention of keeping her locked up here. Lupin? I agree with Lupin. Actually, keeping her cooped up in here isn't an option to begin with. What do you mean? Yesterday, I looked into the blood I took from you. There's definitely poison in your blood, but it has unique characteristics. Your body is constantly releasing minute particles of it into the air. It's a very small amount, so it shouldn't affect those around you, but the problem lies in this poison's peculiarity. Peculiarity. Good lord. The poison stabilizes quite well and doesn't degrade. The released poison remains in the air. Those particles are very easy to identify. It would be simple to create a device to detect their presence in the air. Furthermore, if the poison reaches a certain density, its location can be found even from a long distance. Which means the longer she stays here, the more easily this place can be discovered by twilight? Yes, at present. I remember, when those guards came to the mansion in Wales, there was a strange noise before they came in the room. That's likely their detection device. I suppose it was a given that they would have one. That explains now how they found me. The monster's in here! What the fuck kind of device senses me? It's the poison. Say, Victor, thank you! They wrapped up that thing. I didn't even remember that I had that little untied string and they tied that shit in a bow. Damn. 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 Because usually you're like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is that? And they never explain. And this just wrapped that shit up. There's probably other things that don't make sense, but fuck that shit. That was the only thing that mattered to me. The only thing I noticed, anyway. Wait a minute. Then this place isn't safe at all. No, we're actually still fine. The poison can't be detected from afar until it reaches a certain concentration. Meaning, if she leaves the mansion for at least a few hours a day, this will prevent the poison from building up inside. I see. So she can't remain hidden inside the mansion, even if she wanted to. If that's the case, I really want to help you find my father. Everyone nods in agreement, though they look a bit concerned. Do I get to choose who I go with? I'm gonna go with Van Helsing. I'm not going to though. I think we're gonna see what we get. But if we get choices for Lupin, I'm gonna choose Lupin. And we'll hopefully get down Lupin's path. But it's weird though because we don't have a lot of choices right now in the beginning. To like lean us toward a certain path. So I'm really curious how this plays out. But you know, like I said, we're going to play the rest of the route. So keep leaving ideas as we go through who you want to see next after whatever route we get first. Again, I'm going to lean toward Lupin because he was our first husbando that we met up with. Victor is my second. No offense to Imbe, but he'll probably be the last one. Unless there's a locked one that you can't get unless you go through all the paths. But, you know. Anyway. Sometimes the best place to hide from somebody is right under their nose. We may be better hidden in a crowded London streets. Most of all, the search for Isaac is your concern as well. You'll have to put in some work with us, too. Of course I will. Are you sure? I'm worried. I know how you feel. I'm going to give you a few conditions, Spacey. I look at my name, all in caps. I was all in caps when I typed it. Oh, God. First, never act on your own. Always have someone accompanying you when you go out. All right? Secondly, we need you to have at least the bare minimum of skill in order to protect yourself. I'm just going to touch people and their face is going to melt. I think that's good enough, frankly. None of you can fight me in a duel. Fight me! Mortal Kombat win, right over here. A minimum of skill? How am I going to get that? Look around. At this very table, we have a powerful nobleman, a war hero, a renowned alchemist, and me, the gentleman thief. We have a number of distinguished experts here. It's the best learning environment. Did he even mention Impe? I feel like... Did I misread that? It will take some effort, but I can teach you a few methods of self-defense. This will ultimately benefit me as well. Then I can teach you some emergency first aid skills and the handling of chemicals that might help in battle. I shall do my best to assist, too. Educating you in the geography of London should help when you're on the run. Right, and I can teach you how to use a number of security devices. Hey, wait! You didn't include me on that list just now, Lupin! How could you just skip over the genius engineer, Impey Barbicanes? Knew he was missed. I was like, wait. Oh, I forgot. You literally forgot me? Okay, Lupin, that sounds good. Thank you, everybody, for teaching me. You too, Impey. Everyone nods. According to Lupin, from this day forth, every day someone will take a turn teaching me some of their skills to defend myself. Training will be conducted outside the mansion so as to avoid a buildup of poison indoors. In the meantime, the others will be making efforts to gather information. Technically, if we're outside, is it going to be in that area or would it disperse in the air? And I'm going to poison my friends. Sad. Rogue didn't have this problem. Bitch doesn't understand how good she has it. They will continue to train me until they find a good lead, at which point we'll need to take action together. So you'll eventually be trained by us all, but this is the very first time. Who do you want teaching you this special day? Oh! What should I do? I feel like it would be best for Lupin to focus on gatherings because, if you think about it, look at Amnesia Memories. EQ was, well, he was just a player, but he was really genuinely sweet on the inside. And Kent was kind of a dick, but he was actually the nicest. And it was like those two, you're like, oh, but they're the best, and they kind of come off as the douchebags. And Byakuya in fucking Danganronpa, you're like, such a twat waffle. I hated him so much. Now I'm like, I love him. I secretly love him. I do. I hated him so much in that game, and now I'm like, I gotta love him. Like, oh my god, it's always the assholes. Even in Oz Mafia, which I'm really so sad that I can't post those videos for you or continue playing that one with you guys. Yeah. It won't be a problem. I was once a member of the British Order of Knights. I know how to handle both ladies and thugs. Oh, you know how to handle ladies? God damn it. Do not worry, Spacey. I can't help but feel a subtle malicious intent in how he looks at me. Yeah, no, he wants us, he knows it. Van Helsing's more of the assassin type than the teacher type. Will you be alright? Do you need any bandages before you go? Quiet. Stay out of this. I said it would be all right. But the expression you made while saying it was quite terrifying. Huh. His silent glare is even more fearsome. I just want to get to know him more. Like, Victor's super nice and sweet, and Saint Germain is just really like, hey, ha, and Impey's just kind of like fucking great. I need to know more about him. There's more than the asshole. There's some nice, squishy softness under there. You know it. You know it. The ones that are always standoffish, like, whatever. They're always the softest, squishiest. He's like Kent. He's Kent. That's what he is. If we're comparing this to other visual novels, he's Kento. Oh, you seem like an asshole because you don't know how to deal with women, but you're soft and squishy on the inside, like a little fluffy bunny. Oh my god, I'm insane. I don't know how you people watch these. I really don't. Oh my god. I start walking after Van Helsing, and we arrive at a riverbank near the mansion. The breeze from the Thames feels good. We're wasting time. There's no room for standing around in a daze. Yes, Master Van Helsing. Master? Look at the look on his face. He's like, I like it. You know, there is a look in those eyes. That's a subtle look. Am I the only one reading it? And he's like, kind of like that. It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, you like it. The one learning is the student, and the one teaching is the master, right? Master. Huh. Not bad. Yeah, look at that sexy look on his face. I love him so much. Never mind. If you're ready, let's hurry up and get started. All right? First, I'm going to teach you about fighting. The best advice I can give you is, don't fight. That sounds like a contradiction. It's a far better strategy for an amateur than trying to depend on newly acquired defense skills. Don't hesitate. Run. You're starting to sound like Lupin. Don't compare me to that cut purse. There's no other way. Truly is an effective strategy to protect yourself. With that in mind, I'm going to teach you some fighting techniques. Are we using guns and swords? I'm not very comfortable with... I'm not very comfortable with those things. No, I'm only teaching you unarmed combat. Amateurs let down their guard when they hold a weapon, thinking it makes them feel stronger. I see. And about the poison within your body. I heard that there's nothing it cannot melt. Is this true? That's what Victor says. Then save it as a last resort. It may be a surprise attack as an in extremis use. I don't read Latin. That's tiramisu? I can read tiramisu though. An Italian dessert. It uses sponge cake with coffee, mascarpone cheese, egg yolk, sugar, and a dusting of cocoa on top. I've attempted to make it, but I have never quite succeeded. No, I said in extremis, meaning in dire straits. Understand? I like how he explains to it. We're like tiramisu, and he explains what it is instead of going like, no, dumbass. This is what I'm sorry. Oh, he's adorable. That's adorable. Like, yeah, it's this. I've attempted to make it, but that's not what I said. Yes, I understand that you obviously like to cook. Anyhow, save that poison as a last-ditch effort. I know he's like, oh, yeah, You totally just got caught in being adorable. I love it. I'm going to teach you some self-defense techniques useful to amateurs. If he liked math, he'd be Kent. All right? First, don't punch. There's a chance you might break your fingers. Don't try fancy swinging kicks either, as you may fall. What should I do then? Whether punching or kicking, it takes years of training for your body to instantly make the right movements in an actual battle. It's not the sort of thing that can be taught in a few days. I'm going to teach you simple methods that don't rely on skill. No skill. Yes, get your opponent off guard and throw your body against them, leading with your shoulder. Throw myself. Once your opponent is knocked off balance, you simply run. See? That doesn't sound too hard, does it? Think I can do that. Good. Let's give it a quick try. I'll catch you. Come at me with all your strength. Oh, honey, I'm gonna knock you down. Wait, what? No, that's right. Okay, we're fighting with him. Never mind. All right. I brace myself, then charge forward, leading with my shoulder. Or at least I try. Van Helsing steps aside, and I fall. You said you would catch me! I'm sorry, I was a bit surprised. What about that surprised you? Oh, he just saw a hot girl lunging at him. Yeah. I pulled myself up. You're very fast. An impact like that would cause tremendous bodily harm. Isn't that normal? Yes, and a skilled practitioner. Seems you have potential. After the body blow, next I'll teach you how to hit. I'll do my best. Before we officially begin training, let me ask you something. What do you think is most necessary when fighting unarmed? Most necessary? Insight to catch the opponent off guard. Strength to knock the opponent out. Insight to catch them off guard. Is it insight to see when the opponent isn't paying attention? That's right. You're quite perceptive. I wasn't expecting him to praise me. No matter how strong the enemy is, if you can hit them when they're not expecting it, you'll have the upper hand. Attack first. I watch a lot of movies and play a lot of video games. They teach you these things. I learn useful skills about video games by playing other video games. Anyway. Yes, Master Van Helsing. If you're going to call me that, I'm going to be very strict in training you. Don't even think of trying to run away. Yeah, look at the naughty look on his face. I'll be all right. Van Helsing and I worked on teaching me combat skills until the sun goes down. He says that I have a talent for it, and even teaches me some basic kicks when he was only going to teach me a shoulder charge. I feel stronger. I love his little glasses charm. It's just fucking ridiculously cute. It's a nice little added touch. Don't be stupid. It's just your body reacting to the workout. At this rate, I'll become stronger than you at some point. Now you're just being delusional. I think I might pursue a career in the martial arts. She's about as asshole-ish as I am. Like, I could be stronger than you. Stop it. I might just become an MMA fighter. Okay, now you're just crazy. And then... I love it. You've completely lost your way of life. What about searching for your father? Van Helsing sighs and begins walking. Are we done for today? Yes, the rules are that we are to return back to the mansion at sundown. I didn't hear that rule, but okay. As I follow Van Helsing, I begin to realize something. Aside from he's hot. Hey, Mr. Van Helsing, why were you walking slower than when we headed out earlier? I figured you were tired. No, he wants to spend more time with me. He likes me. He wants me. They all love me. Spacey gets too into these games. There's a problem. I have a problem. What? Don't just stare at me in silence. I'm just surprised. When I first saw you, I thought you were a scary person. I said before I know how to act around a lady. That's right, but you don't have to worry about me. I'm not tired at all. We can keep going. After all that training. Unbelievable. No. Because if he was really a douchebag and didn't give a crap about us at all and was like, oh, whatever, he wouldn't walk slower to be kind to us, even though he knows how to treat a lady. And there's a little bit of loving in there. Van Helsing picks up his pace a little, and I continue to follow him. He still doesn't say much, but I feel as if a little distance between us has closed a bit. As if the distance between us has closed a little bit. Okay. A few days later, every day I was taught by someone new to protect myself in different ways. Oh, we don't get to, choose who we want to... I think that's why, because that builds a relationship. Whoever you pick builds a relationship with that person. Lupin taught me methods to escape or getting out of a pinch. He showed me the importance of always being calm and having a plan. Van Helsing taught me fighting techniques and how to have the proper mindset when in a heated situation. Victor prepared several concoctions for me to use to protect myself. And I bet anything, if we picked Victor, we would have learned that. Impey taught me how to recognize the various steam engines used throughout London, as well as how to operate them. Saint Germain always shows me the geography and topography of London in a way that I can easily understand. I bet you would have gone through, if you went through with Saint Germain, you would have seen all that, and then we still would have had this, because it doesn't know who you're going to pick. So I like the way they do that. I feel like I've suddenly become more powerful, but they make sure to remind me that I'm only scratching at the surface. At the same time, those who aren't teaching me seem to be searching for all kinds of information. I wonder how that's going. One morning, the 6 familiar humans and 1 familiar dog are gathered around the dining table as usual. I might get a hold of some quality intelligence regarding Isaac. The others trade glances at Lupin's sudden announcement. What kind of information? Did you find out where he is? This had better be good news. Calm down. I said I might get a hold of it. You people need to sit back and savor the anticipation. Come on, why did you even tell us that if you're going to leave us hanging like this? Quit your whining, or your whinging. You're whinging. So far, we've yet to see Twilight make any big moves either. Spacey, your education is going well. Our days are rather productive. Yes, I think I'm starting to understand a great deal. Slowly but surely. She's right. She's pretty much learned the basics of handling dangerous chemicals and emergency first aid treatment. I'm happy to hear you say that. It's nothing compared to how far she's progressed with my fighting skills. Spacey, your physical abilities are nothing short of extraordinary. That, plus my lessons, will make you a fearsome foe. No random hoodlum off the streets will be a match for you, armed or not. So barbaric. The ultimate victory is achieved without resorting to violence. She's perfected most of my elite training. She won't need your fisticuffmanship after that. Cut purse fisticuffmanship. I love it. They argue so fancy. Huh. You call sneaking and picking pockets an education? Don't make me laugh. Picking pockets is much more subtle and civilized than solving all your problems by shooting them until they go away. Oh? Would you be willing to test your pacifist theories against me? All right. Stop fighting, teachers. It's obvious that my lessons in machinery operation are the most useful. Really, seriously, no. I'm sure they're probably the most useless, but, you just go on your own. I don't know what it is, why I'm just like, yeah, okay. Not impressed with him. Just not. He's my least favorite. He's a good character, but he's like, you're the good friend that just hits on me and creeps me out a little. That is most certainly not the case. Agreed. There's no way. Are you sure you aren't just giving her lessons in frivolous romantic matters? How is it you two only get along when you're insulting me? Impey, your lessons are very educational. Thank you. Oh, did you just thank me? See, I told you, didn't I? Please, let's eat breakfast like civilized people. It's all right. I prefer it when table conversations are lively. It makes things much more fun that way. He is such a weirdo. I love it. I've been keeping all the geographical information you give me in a notebook and reviewing it before going to bed. I should be thanking you. I've certainly been having a pleasant time during our strolls. We all have fun talking as we eat. Compared to my first few days here, it seems that Victor and Van Helsing are slowly beginning to open up to everyone else. Of course, I am too. I almost forgot, Spacey, there's something I wanted to give you. What is it? It's a gift that Lupin asked for a little while ago. Is it a new pillowcase? Eh? Oh, that! Good work, Chief Researcher! What's the gift? Victor takes a box from under his chair and hands it to me. Take it up to your room after breakfast. We'll be waiting here. I'd love to hear your reaction. I don't really understand, but all right. I'm curious about what's in the box, but I make my way through breakfast. It's a pillowcase. Oh, it's a pillowcase. I mean, like, for us, that's great. Like, yes, something my face won't melt. But at the same time, you're like, okay, it's a pillowcase. That's a weird-ass gift, Victor. I then go back to my room and open it. Not gonna lie, when you get old, sheets are cool. You're like, yeah, sheets! I see what it is and draw a small breath. He really made it for me. I spend some time getting ready, then head back and stand outside the door to the dining room. Do we make clothes? Victor, I'm ready! When I call out, I hear a commotion on the other side of the door. Woohoo! I've been waiting for this! Look, he made me lingerie. What's happening? I suppose you could think of it as the unveiling of our beautiful princess. Come on in, Spacey! He made me clothes. Did he make me any clothes? I thought he made me a pillowcase. This is even more exciting. Men who buy you dresses are awesome, especially when they kind of make them for you. That's even better. I feel a little embarrassed, but I also want to show everyone since they put so much effort into giving this to me. I'm coming in. If it's a pillowcase, I'm going to laugh. Look, I can put my face on the pillow. Yay, look, new clothes. Not going to lie. I kind of like our other clothes. What do you think? I really like our other clothes. They're really steampunky, but this will blend into society more. I understand. Because you couldn't tell her other outfit. Like, it's like got the poofy back skirt, but it's like a shorter skirt or pants on the front. And like, I saw it in I had to look up images for pulling up the, all the images and stuff that I want to use for the thumbnail for the second version of this game. And so obviously pictures from this one come up and I was like, oh my god, her outfit is so cute. This one's more basic. It's okay. Wowza. It suits you well, Spacey. How's the fit? I did let the seamstress know to look to your original outfit for reference. What seamstress? It's perfect. It's easy to move around in. That sort of activewear suits you. It brings out your beauty even more. Beauty is saying a bit much. Setting beauty aside, that outfit will assure... yes, setting beauty aside. You think I'm hot, baby? Yeah! Anyway, that outfit will assuredly give you a mobility advantage in battle. Is that all you can think about? What's wrong with that? It's the most important matter concerning us right now. Oh, Van Helsing, you have no idea how to treat a lady. I bet they don't even give you the time of day. I gave him the time of day. That is none of your concern. Please, Van Helsing, we need to get along. Spacey, that outfit is made from thread soaked in a fluid cultivated from your blood. That sounds gross. You probably knew this already, but your clothing does not let your poison through. Everyday protection. Clothing created by Victor after analyzing the Harrow's anti-poison clothing. He reverse engineered the technology to create a more comfortable outfit that doubles as a disguise. Hats and other sartorial accoutrements have been created as well. Yeah, instead of just clothes, we gave you accessories, but my hat wouldn't burn. Well, what if I touched it? But that's okay. It's designed to be easier to move around in than your original outfit. And we've made spares. You can wear this from now on. This only outfit? You could have made me multiple outfits, and I made spares in different patterns and colors. I'm a girl. I don't wear the same outfit all the time. Yes, we do in this game, obviously, but... Oh, good! You know what I would love if they did in visual novels? If they were like, seriously, if they were like, yeah, we made you a couple different outfits, and you were like, what do you want to wear today? And I could pick my outfit. I want to wear this outfit today. I want to wear this. I would just, that would take visual novels to the next level. Like, I'm going to pick my outfit for the day. I'm wearing this one. Like, God, that'd be so fucking great. I know, it's like The Sims in visual novel form, but anyway. I looked down at myself again. It's the first time wearing something different than what I wore when I awoke. I'm a little embarrassed, but very happy. Thank you so much, Victor. In addition to the clothes, he'd prepared some poison-proof tableware for me using the same method. I appreciate all that Victor has done. Sometime later... Your school days here are about to end. As soon as I get some evidence for my info, I'll need you all to join me in my plan. So just tell us what that info and your plan are already. Come on, stop being so secretive. Oh god, we're way over time. Well, okay, normally I probably should have stopped at some time later. Yeah, you know what, we'll go for a few minutes. We'll make this part a little bit longer. Does this mean our mission has finally begun? I'll lend you a hand as promised. However, this plan of yours had better be worth my time and effort. It's an effective plan for sure. Keep educating our precious young lady here until the time comes. I'd appreciate it if you can continue teaching me for a little while longer. Of course, we only have a short time left, but I'll teach you as much as I can. Well then, Miss Spacey, who do you wish to learn from today? Who should I ask to teach me? We already had Van Helsing teach us. I'm going to have Victor to teach us today, because those are my top two since we can't have Lupin teach us a damn thing. I'm going to guess that Lupin, you cannot romance in the very beginning, that he might be the end-all. You know what I mean? Like how Amnesia Memories, you had 5 guys, but Yukio, you couldn't unlock his path at all. He was just this weird, creepy side character, but all paths led to Yukio, you know? I'm just wondering if that's the same thing here, that like all paths lead to Lupin. Because honestly, if you look at the front cover of this, the little romantic-y cover is her and it's her and Lupin. Like, so I'm just really thinking that he might be the Yukio of this game, where you have to go through the other ones to get his path. Because I haven't been able to choose him no matter what we've had to do. So I'm going to actually choose Victor this time, even though we could keep going. Obviously, I think if we went on the Van Helsing route, we will be on his path. But I don't really know whose actual path I really want to go down. So I suppose the first time we should have asked Victor. This is a tough choice. It really is, because now it's kind of like, well, I feel like, you know... I feel like the first choice, we had Impey or Victor. We could have chosen to go with one of them to the casino. And I feel like if we kept asking the same person, we would definitely be on that person's route. But I don't think we've screwed up too much where going for Van Helsing the first time. I think we could easily go on still in Victor's route. I'm okay, actually, like I said, with whoever we get. Kind of. I think if we're getting between Victor and Van Helsing, we should probably go the Victor route just because he was our original. And then try the other ones. So we'll see. I'm not really sure. I think this time we're going to go for Victor, just have somebody different teach us, and then we'll just see what happens as we go. I'm not really sure. I don't know. But I'm going to wrap this part up here, and we'll make our decision when I come back in the next part, which will be instantly after this. So it'll just give me like a 2-minute break to like decide who I'm going to choose. And I'll probably still be like, I don't know. But anyway. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.